First we got Alice. She's in B tier. She's not meta in anything, but she's a solid character. Bakugo must go in like E tier because Bakugo just isn't that good as a 1.6k gem character. He doesn't deal a lot of damage. Broly is a bit better than Alice. Definitely going in B tier. Good main, really good assist. Yeah. Emilia is not a bad 1.6k character, but she's definitely not a good one. She's in the middle of every gem character basically. Eren can definitely go in S tier because Eren is just good at everything except for an assist. S-Death is a better main than Broly, so I am going to put her over Broly. Yu-Gi-Oh is one of the better gem characters, so I'm going to put him in C tier. Genos is also one of the better gem characters, so I'm also going to put him below Yu-Gi-Oh. The reason for that being that Yu-Gi-Oh is more like, he's so much better for dimensions, though Genos is better for damage. Gilgamesh can also go in S tier. He's just so good as a main, as an assist. So good. Gojo is up there for one of the better like boss killers, but everything else is kind of bad at. I'm going to put it at B though, because he was for the longest time and still is one of like the best raid characters, or like raid damage characters. Kaneki is not a good character. First of all, you can get him for free in a drop, and second of all, he's just not good. Katakuri is a solid character. He's not meta in anything. It's just he's really good. Kirito is not the best. I would probably put him below Alice. Alice is just better than everything else, except for infinites. Maybe dimensions as well, but you shouldn't play Kirito raid anymore. It just isn't worth it. Kokushibo is still one of the best characters. Even though he's not meta for anything anymore, he's literally one below everything. Like, if Shadow Monarch didn't exist now, then he would still be meta for like a lot of stuff. Kokushibo is so good on everything. Assist, main, for raid, for dimensions, everything. Lancer, just like Kaneki, is a drop, but this time Lancer isn't actually that bad. I mean, sure, he's bad, but like there are a lot worse characters than Lancer. Levi isn't like he's not too bad actually, but he doesn't have any single use. Sure, he's better than Gojo for sure. So basically, Levi isn't bad necessarily, but for cheaper you can get a better version of Levi. Megaman is one of the worst characters in the game right now, or for the 1.6k characters, and always have been actually. Milim. She is probably better than Alice. She's good for dimensions, good for damage, and like raids, and I mean her assist isn't too bad. She's really good all around, though it's sad that she's limited. Naruto is an underrated character in my opinion. Definitely like top of A tier because first of all his main is actually not bad. People think that his main is like bad, but it really isn't. And then his assist, probably the best assist in the game, except for Shadow Monarch now. So yeah, just self-explanatory. Now for me, as much as I hate to say it, probably the worst character in this list, Nezuko. Yeah, S tier, above Gilgamesh pretty sure, because she's about the same in dimension as Gilgamesh, but more damage, better assist, though the AoE is less, and yeah. She was also much easier to get, 1,600 gems, but she's limited as well, so getting Gilgamesh right now is not a bad idea. Priestess, she's going to be in D tier. I mean, she's not bad, don't get me wrong. You can get her, because she's a healer. I even use her sometimes. But she's not good, because you won't improve yourself, basically. You won't get more damage by using Priestess, and you won't damage this. Rengoku, just like Levi, you can get so many other, like, cheaper alternatives for the same, like, efficiency. Though, the only thing that he actually, like, is good at is his assist. However, now his assist is outclassed by a lot of stuff. DLR is going to be in A tier. DLR isn't bad, but for the cost and yeah, it's not too good. The damage isn't great, and the fact that literally DLR's moves make you stand in place without iframe sometimes. Regular Rimuru even worse. Below Bakugo, yeah, Rimuru isn't good anymore. Ryuko, for sure, S tier. That might seem pay to win, because it kinda is, but she's one of the best assists, one of the best damage dealers, one of the best for dimensions, one of the best for infinites, not bad in time challenge, but just there are better options. She's good at everything, literally. Saber Alter. Now this, yeah, she's probably the best 1.6 character you can buy right now. Apart from Gojo, but he's main for damage. Saber Alter for all around. However, I don't think you should buy Saber Alter just because she's the best. Regular Saber, probably better than Bakugo in E tier. Not much to say about her. Her AoE is really bad. Not a lot of mobility and just stuck in place. Taroki, around C tier, one of the better 1.68 characters. Not because of his main, but because of his assists. One of the best gem assists in the game. Then we got Toga. Yeah, around C tier as well. Maybe between Yu-Gi-Oh and Genos, because she's just very good all around. I haven't used her myself outside of testing, but in testing she's a really great character. Which Megamin, as much as I want to have this character, she's not the best. She's probably about top of B tier, because she's just time challenged on meta. Everything else she's decent at, I guess, but time challenge is where she actually is good at. Everything else she's outclassed by basically everything, except maybe infinite. Then she can be good again. Regular Yurichi is going to be like below S-Death. The reason why he's not better than S-Death is because S-Death is just good at everything, while Yurichi isn't good at damage. Then it's probably F tier as well. As much as I hate to say it, he's really bad nowadays. And now for the 4 new characters. Infinite Gojo, below Broly. He is a bit better than Broly in reset threat, and his assist is faster to initiate. However, his main is not as good, and the damage the assist gives from Broly is just too much to look over. Broly is still one of the best assists for damage. Shadow S-Death, I'm going to put an A tier. Sure, there are literally 4 characters between S-Death and Shadow S-Death. That's because 15%. To the sound of it, it's not a lot, but it's actually a lot. 15% is too much to look over. It just, the cooldown is why. If the cooldown is 15% slower, it just isn't as great. Shadow Yurichi I would put at bottom A tier, but I'm going to put him at bottom or top B tier. Mainly because it looks better. Just don't want everything in A tier. But yeah, below Shadow S-Death, there are uses where Shadow Yurichi is better than Shadow S-Death, for example the assist, but mainly Shadow S-Death is probably going to be better. And then, where should I put the last character? Yeah, I'm going to put him up here. So, yeah, basically, Shadow Monarch is the best character by far. He's so good for damage, he's so good for dimensions, he's the best assist in the game, which I can elaborate on a future video, and he's good for everything. The only thing he's lacking in is time challenge, but even then, he's still good in time challenge. He's good in everything. It's a shame that he costs like 4,000 Robux skins. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you disagree with the tier list, then sure, comment what you think. However, the 2 people who made this tier list are arguably the best players in the game, like Evie and me, so we've had a lot of experience and we just know what's good or not by playing them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.